Archaeologists uncover Jesus' secret words to Peter. What if I told you that buried beneath centuries of mud and silence, a single inscription, just a few lines of ancient Greek, has resurfaced and might shake the foundations of Christian theology? Not in Rome, not in theory, but in Galilee where it all began. Archaeologists have just uncovered what some are calling the most important biblical discovery since the moon landing. For over a century, theologians and scholars have debated the whereabouts of Bethsaida, mentioned multiple times in the New Testament as the hometown of three apostles, Peter, Andrew, and Philip. John 1:44 states it plainly. Now Philip was from Bethsaida, the city of Andrew and Peter. But where exactly was this crucial biblical location? That question has lingered like a ghost over biblical scholarship until now. On the northern shore of the Sea of Galilee, within reach of the waters that once carried the footsteps of Christ, a team of archaeologists led by Professor Mordecai Aviam and Dr. Stephen Notley unearthed the ruins of a Byzantine-era church hidden beneath layers of earth for over 1,400 years. What they found inside wasn't simply archaeological, it was theological dynamite. In the center of the ancient mosaic floor, etched in elegant Greek, gleamed an inscription that refers directly to Peter, not merely as an apostle or follower, but as the chief of the apostles and the bearer of the keys to the kingdom of heaven. The phrasing is unmistakable. It mirrors the language of Matthew 16:19, where Jesus declares to Peter, "I will give you the keys of the kingdom of heaven." The discovery is extraordinary not only because of what it says, but because of how perfectly preserved it is. The mosaic, untouched for 14 centuries, looks almost newly crafted. Its lines are crisp, its letters sharp, its message unmarred by time, as if it had been sealed by providence, waiting for the right generation to uncover its meaning. Leading theologians and archaeologists have expressed amazement and gravity. Dr. Craig Evans, an expert in the historical Jesus, noted that this could be the clearest archaeological link to Peter's home ever found. Dr. Notley remarked, "It's not just about the mosaic, it's about what it confirms. The church, the town, the people, it's all aligning now." The church at El Araj was likely built in the 5th or 6th century, not placed arbitrarily, but intentionally over places early Christians revered. We see this pattern throughout the Holy Land. The Church of the Nativity stands over Christ's birthplace, the Church of the Holy Sepulchre over his crucifixion site, and now perhaps Bethsaida has re-emerged with similar markers of sacred memory. The remains confirm that first century life flourished there. Coins, ceramics, tools, and structures all point to an active, thriving fishing village. This wasn't just a possible location. It was a place with real people, real stories, and perhaps real apostles. What makes this discovery even more significant is that the inscription wasn't crafted in Latin from Rome. It was written in Greek by Byzantine Christians long before the Great Schism, in a region closer to the apostles in both time and place. This tells us that Peter's primacy wasn't a Roman invention, but was already embedded in the worship of the early undivided church. The church beneath the soil preserved more than names and prayers. It preserved memory, belief, and a bridge between textual testimony and physical reality.